Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you my cleaning schedule and my routine. I clean twice a week, so usually on the weekends I do a weekend reset, which is what I'm going to be sharing today, and then I also do like a mini reset on Wednesdays and then just try to keep it as clean as possible throughout the week. And then if there's a day where I'm just not feeling it, like it's fine. We don't worry about things being perfect, but we just do the best we can. So you can see Byron peeking his head through the window. He's outside in the garden. So he's actually going to be spending all day outside. So I'm going to be focusing on indoor chores, the reset for the week. I like to just clean and get everything organized for the week ahead. That really helps me out. So I'm starting first by just fixing the bed. The sheets were washed on Wednesday along with the kids' sheets, so I don't have to worry about it today. They're washed once a week. And then in terms of the guest bedroom sheets, I don't wash it unless like my niece and nephew spend the night or we have guests. The kids sometimes like to hang out in there, but I don't wash it every single week. So just our bedding and the kids' bedding does get washed once a week. Today I'm just gonna go ahead and fix the bed, and it's very minimal inside of our bedroom today. There's not a whole lot that I need to touch on. But I do like to open the windows first thing in the morning just to let the air in and get some fresh air. So now in terms of the living room, the dining room, the kitchen, I have plenty of laundry that I have to get to. Oliver's schoolwork was sprawled all over the table. And then the kitchen was a mess we made artichokes harvested from the garden, so that was sort of like leftover. Oliver's BMX uniform was left out. By the way, my mother-in-law, Byron's mom, helped me reupholster these chairs because the kids had spilled like everything on them. So I'm so thankful that she helped me with that project because it was a doozy. Cleaning up all of Oliver's homework on the table. He sometimes likes to bring it out of the schoolroom and just be, out in the living room, and I work on homework with him. So we're almost coming to the end of first grade. We're really excited for summer. I'm going to do a day in the life video where I share sort of what our routine has looked like with the learning at home. And then I'll also do another day in the life later in the summer because our schedule is getting ready to change and open up a little bit more. So that'll be nice, and we're excited to finish off the school year. My dining room table definitely gets a little sticky, crummy, so I'm just gonna wash it off because I do want to do laundry on it, and I just don't want anything ending up on the clothes. So I have about 2 loads of laundry I need to get done. I try to stay on top of it throughout the week, but I sometimes save it for my weekend reset when I know I'm gonna have time to reorganize the drawers as well, because sometimes things get pulled out and not put back or not folded back. So today I'm actually going to reset the kids' drawers as well. By the way, I just got these candles 20% off at Whole Foods. This orange blossom one is amazing. I love the smell of orange blossom. It smells incredible in the house. So I got 3 of them and I burn them throughout the home, and it just makes everything smell really nice. So I like to burn a few candles while I'm cleaning as well and after. And then I'm going to start by folding the whites. I usually save those and wash a big load of whites with Clorox bleach just to sort of disinfect. So I will save all the whites that I've used for, sort of like deep cleaning around the house to just make sure that I get those really clean. But today I have my load of towels, and then I have my kids' clothes. I'm on the phone with my mother-in-law because I call her sometimes when I'm doing laundry or cleaning or whenever I get a chance. But I definitely try to call either my mom or my mother-in-law while I'm doing my weekend reset because I'm usually spending several hours doing this. So I like to also listen to like a book or a podcast. I like to kind of do 2 things at once. It makes the time pass faster. Sometimes I'll turn on a movie if I want to watch a movie as well. So I prune my roses about 2 days before they would start to die on the bush anyway. So they don't last that long when you pick them and put them throughout the home. So I make sure to just do fresh roses every few days and take out the old ones, put them in the compost. Every day pretty much I clean out the kitchen, make sure that the dogs have fresh water and clean bowls. And then I'm gonna make, it's like a little late, but I'm gonna make Byron another cup of coffee because I'm trying to cut back on coffee, forever trying to cut back on coffee because caffeine just doesn't do well with my body. But I sure do love a cup of coffee, but I have to like resist. So anyway, I'm always sweeping the floors. There's, just like ranch home, there's always something on the floor. So, and then I'm gonna head over to the living space, or this is the, the couch area. I'm gonna just sort of reorganize the coffee table. I'm gonna move the rug, I'm gonna vacuum. Gonna move the kids' toys back to their room, and a million Legos just fell out of that dinosaur's mouth. So I'm gonna clean those up. And then I'm also going to pull the blankets that I put on the couch so that the dogs can sleep there. So they've learned that those are like their areas that they can sleep where the blankets are. So one area for each dog. I'm gonna pull that, and I'm also going to clean some of the covers for the couch pillows as well. So I'm gonna do some laundry day for some of the couch linens. We also have a few indoor dog beds. We have like a big bean bag in the office. And then we have this one that I recently got. It's an orthopedic dog bed. So Ozzy is a lab, and I can already tell he's pretty young and it's not too bad yet, but I can tell his hips are probably gonna give him some trouble as he gets older. So I got him this orthopedic bed, and it has a removable cover so that you can wash it. So I'm gonna wash that as well. Now I'm in the kids' room, cleaning up the toys, trying to reorganize as best as I can, vacuum, and then I'm going to try to reorganize the drawers because those get crazy. The kids try to dress themselves, and so they like pull out a shirt and then throw it back in there, and it just looks like everything was thrown in there. So it's not, it's not ever really that organized, but we try. You know what I mean? We just try. Every once in a while we go in there and we fix it up, we being me, and then it goes back to being crazy like 2 days later. But yeah, I guess thumbs up if you can relate. I didn't get it on camera, but I also wiped down the drawers as well since they were looking a little rough. And then this is the guest bedroom, which, like I said, the kids like to sort of hang out in here sometimes with their cousins. They play games. So I do have to clean that area up, vacuum the floor, and just, it's not as high maintenance as some of the other areas of the house. And then I'm going to sweep the hallway floor. Now, like I've mentioned in past videos, I don't have a whole lot of rugs in my house right now at this phase of my life. I plan to add some pretty soon, but the last few years I just didn't have them because I knew I was gonna have to replace them, and so I just would rather keep it. And I actually want to replace all of the carpet to this. These aren't hardwood floors, they're actually tile. I want to replace all of the carpeted areas. So I watered the plants. I also just, if there's any dust like along the baseboards, I'll usually, go in with a towel and clean that up. I'm also sweeping the floor in our kids' bathroom and cleaning the bathroom. There's like toothpaste, little glob of toothpaste that I'm trying to get off here. And then just sticky hands and stuff. And look at what I found here. I have not opened that drawer in a minute. Those were like baby blankets that I actually donated. I couldn't believe I found those in that drawer. And yeah, so getting started cleaning the baseboards. Before I do any more deep cleaning in this bathroom, I actually have to give the dogs a bath. And this is where I give them the bath in this shower. And then I'm going to clean the shower and disinfect and do all that after I'm done. So these gloves are great. I got them on Amazon. It's definitely shedding season, right? As we're getting into the summer, it's getting pretty hot. My dogs and animals are shedding like crazy. So I'm showing him these gloves. I usually let him, when I'm grooming him, I let him sniff everything first. And so Mate was off running in the horse stalls. I did end up getting a chance to trim his nails, but I didn't give him a bath today. So I'm going to have to give him a bath later this week. But Ozzy, this is Ozzy. He's a lab border collie mix. He's pretty chill when it comes to grooming. So he loves these gloves because I feel like it feels good. And look at all that hair. It's going absolutely everywhere. And so if I didn't do this, it would just end up all over my house. So I got these on Amazon. They're a must-have for my dog grooming kit. I also have an emergency kit for my animals, and I'll do a video on that in the future, actually sharing everything in those kits. But I'm going to try to do a few different rounds just so I get as much hair as possible off of him before I give him a bath. Now, as a dog owner, this can be a little scary at first, but once you get the hang of it, it's not as scary as long as you take it really slow, and that's trimming their nails, especially if they have black nails. There's a lot of videos online on how to do it. I know that there's probably, there are professionals out there that would advise to take caution when doing these at home. I feel like Ozzy he's not one of those dogs that's amazing at the vet, so I've always just sort of done this for him. So I keep an eye on their paws, and I just, they do sort of resist a little bit and pull away, so I just take it really slow and do a little tiny bit at a time. Sometimes can't get to all of them, but I'll just do a little bit here and there just to sort of earn their trust and know that it's going to be okay, and to reassure them that. And I also have that stopper. It's like an emergency stopper just in case you do cut too short, but I think the key is to just go really slow and to do a little bit at a time. By the time I started giving Ozzy a bath, he was nowhere to be seen. He was like, bye, I'm going to go hang out with the horses right now. So Ozzy let me give him a bath, and I'm going to have to... Ozzy needed one more than Mate, because Mate likes to take baths in the horse troughs. I'll have to take a video of that one day and show you. So I'm heading into the kids' bathroom. The kids actually normally take showers in our bathroom, but they do take showers in here, and our guests take showers in here too. So after, of course, I wash the dogs, I'm going to deep clean and disinfect the shower. Does anyone remember that movie Air Bud? The scene when he gives his dog a bath? I don't know. If you remember that, you got to leave me a comment. That was like one of my favorite movies. But yeah, I was legitimately singing to Ozzy while I was giving him a bath. He was sort of like, okay, Mom, you're crazy. So the key was to get him cleaner and not necessarily like 100%. So I did let him right back outside to run around. He likes to run around and just sort of like go nutty town after baths. And I just let him go outside and do it, especially on a day like today when it's, in the upper 90 degrees. If it's a cold day, we are going to blow dry their hair. So, but yeah, now I'm going to disinfect the shower with 7th generation disinfectant spray. I started first by just washing it down. The whole bathroom smelled like wet dog. So washed everything down. Going to go ahead and spray. Also spraying a little bit on the floor. Going to use the steam cleaner on the floor. Going to move the towels to the laundry room and do a white with some bleach. Just clean all the whites with bleach. And then, yeah, I'm going to come back in here later and deep clean that shower. So after I clean the living room, going down the hallway, we have the first room on the left, which is the guest bedroom. Then on the right-hand side, we have the kids' bathroom, the kids' room. Then we keep going down the hallway, and on the left-hand side, we have the schoolroom. So this used to be Isaiah's room when he was a baby. And then now him and his brother share a room. So now it's the schoolroom. And we have two different tables. We have the little science table with the microscope, and then we have the sort of like daily curriculum table, which seems to get pretty messy every week just because there's a lot of papers, there's a lot of things we're working on, crayons, and things just sort of end up everywhere. So during the weekend reset, I come and I throw any old papers and schoolwork away, things that are sort of like we're not going to need. I organize anything that I want to keep, like all of the artwork I love to save. Then I pull out the curriculum that's on the agenda for the following week, and I vacuum the floor. Now, during the week, I try to instill in Oliver the importance of keeping our space organized and being responsible with our things, but he's in first grade and he's still learning. We're all trying to continually work on that, right? So it's something that we just sort of continue to discuss and work on. And so I'm actually laying out the curriculum for the final week of school, which is camping themed, which we're really excited about because we're going camping this summer. So we thought that that was perfect, and setting goals for the summer. Now, after the schoolroom, we go into the master bedroom with the master bathroom. So that's Byron's side, which is pretty minimal. And then I recently just did a video where I had sort of glammed up my bathroom. I also pulled a bunch of things out of my closet, donated, sold on Poshmark, just trying to get down to a capsule wardrobe pretty much where I don't have an excess of clothing and accessories and things. So it's a good feeling to sort of minimize and do my spring cleaning. And then so from our master bathroom and our master bedroom, that goes into the music room. And then in the very back room, we have that craft room, which I showed a little tour of this area in a previous video a few weeks ago. Or actually, I think it's like 3 videos ago, where I was talking about redoing our back porch, and it was an around the house video. So one of the things I do for a reset is I also blow the leaves on the front porch and on the back porch. Thank goodness for power tools because it makes life so much easier. We definitely have to do this pretty consistently. So yeah, it just looks unsightly to have all of those leaves. So we like to get that all blown away. And I blow it into a pile and into an area on our own property where we have mulch and leaves. And we use that for certain areas of the garden, but we don't like to have it on the back porch and on the front porch. And then that's kind of like my reset for this Saturday. That's everything that I had to do. And I'm going to show you what Byron was up to because he was working in the garden, adding a bunch of things. So I took some video of what he was doing. He was fixing the tractor too. The tractor something was up with the tractor. So he spent the first part of the day fixing the tractor. And then here he is working in the garden. He added some, he's always doing something out there, working in the garden.
This would be covered in berries if I just let it grow up. I want pomegranates coming out, and berries and lemons. Yeah, I put this up because I wanted to lift this whole thing up rather than let it sprawl out because it's clearly wanting to go places.
Oh, one last thing. We also have outdoor areas for our pets, like for their food and water. So I love these gallon containers because they hold a lot of water. So I have 3 of those outside in different areas, and then I have their bowls that need to be cleaned pretty regularly because they get, they're in the garage, and they get kind of gross after, a day or 2. So just make sure to keep those nice and washed. And then I'm going to take everything out of the washer, like the covers and everything, and put that back on the couch. So yeah, that's a little sneak peek at my schedule. I clean Saturday and Wednesday, whatever needs to be clean, and this was sort of my weekend reset, everything that I needed to do, just sort of looking around at our own space and what needs to get done. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you very soon in the next one. Bye.